Hello, my name is Lindsay Sneller, and I am going to be your guide for the next 4 weeks during this challenge, this 4 weeks fit challenge. I am so excited that you have decided to join us and cannot wait to lead you on this journey. It truly, truly, truly is my passion to lead people on journeys like this and show them that better health can be very, very simple. So, what I'd like to go over today, we're going to talk a lot about the nutrition piece of this and what we're going to do. I think people tend to get a little anxious about that part. What is involved? What am I going to have to do? They think it's going to be really complicated. And I am here to tell you that nutrition, although it tends to become complicated, quite often it doesn't have to be. It actually can be really, really simple, and we can all achieve our goals in a very simple manner. And that is what I'm super passionate about sharing with people. So, the one thing that I really like to address and let people know, this is not a diet. This is very different than probably anything else you've ever been on. I don't even like that word, diet. The first three letters spell out the word die. And that's because we all literally usually feel like we are wanting to die when we're on one. I feel like diets always come with an end date, and I don't like to teach people to do something that has an end date. What I like to teach is a lifestyle, something that can be simple and sustainable for the long haul, not just something that we do for a short period of time. So that is how I'm going to coach you through the next 4 weeks, and hopefully it's something that you can seamlessly transition into a long-term lifestyle, because if we want long-term results, we have to have long-term commitments. Anytime we decide we're going to quit doing something is when we probably quit getting the results that we've gotten. So this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle. This is not about calorie deprivation. This is not about eating the tiniest amounts of food as possible. This is about quality over quantity, putting really, really nutrient dense quality foods into our bodies so that we are serving our bodies on a nutritional level, so that we are fueling and nourishing our bodies in the way that they were meant to be fueled and nourished, and not worrying about eating tiny little quantities amounts of food. It's not about being hungry. It's not about feeling like we can't sustain this for the long haul. It is about just putting really, really good quality food into our bodies. And when we do that, when we put really good quality foods into our bodies, it literally changes our taste buds. It changes our cravings. It lessens those cravings for things that aren't serving us on a nutritional level. But that does not mean that we can't still eat the foods that we enjoy eating. I always like to coach people 85% focus on really, really healthful foods and 15% fun, because it's a lifestyle, and we have to know that there are going to be times where we're going to go to social gatherings, we're going to go out to dinner, we're going to want to celebrate with foods that we love, and that's totally fine. So 85% focus on healthy nutritious foods, and 15% fun. And really allow yourself in that 15% fun to really enjoy what you're eating, and not associate that with guilt or feeling bad about doing that, because that's something that just really does fit into a healthy lifestyle and a healthy mindset. And we will be talking about that too, about what our mindset will be surrounding this. So as we are beginning, the one thing that is really going to be key to success in this is planning, preparation and planning, because we are probably going to have to be changing some habits, and that's not always easy, but that can be very simple. So what I really like to say, planning is going to be your key to success. Plan out your meals, plan out your snacks, know what you're having. Have healthy, nutritious options very conveniently available to you. So whatever that means for you and your lifestyle, if you have a really busy on-the-go lifestyle, then you're going to need to have really easy, convenient stuff already planned out and prepped and ready for you to just grab and go. Make sure that if you have, if you're on the go and you're out and about all day long, then pack up your food the night before so you can just grab it in the morning and have it with you. If you don't do that, what tends to happen is we tend to go to whatever's convenient, and we tend to stop and grab whatever's convenient on the go, and that does not tend to serve us on on a health level or a nourishment nutritional level. So if you are prepared, if you have the things that you need, you will be a lot less likely to stop and grab convenience things that aren't serving you. So what I like to tell people in preparation, clean out your pantry, clean out your fridge, go through it, get rid of those things that are just the utmost temptation for you. If you are one of those people that knows that if you have a bag of chips or a carton of ice cream in the freezer and you can't resist not eating that, like all of the time, instead of just your 15% fun, then just get rid of it altogether. Just get that temptation out of there. Don't have it. Give it away to the needy or the neighbors or whatever if you don't like throwing stuff away. But just go through your cupboards, clean them out, and then go to the grocery store and fill them with very healthy, nutritious foods, things that are going to nourish our body. And in doing that, if you are someone that's on the go, then go ahead and take the time, find a couple hours to really prep your meals and get everything planned out ahead of time. Chop up your veggies, have things in little grab and go bags or containers so you can just grab it out of the fridge. Portion your snacks and stuff out so you can just grab them and go, so it's very easy and convenient for you. The easier you make this on yourself ahead of time, the more successful you're going to be. And that might take a little bit of preparation in the back end, but it is going to make you more successful in the long run and a lot more likely that you are going to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. So goals, let's talk about that. I really like to have really concrete goals and know where we're going. So figure out what it is that you would like to obtain in these 4 weeks. What is it you'd like to achieve? Write your goal out. Have it in visual places. Stick it on the mirror in the bathroom so you see it every single morning as you're getting ready. Tell somebody. You are 95% more likely to achieve a goal if you either write it out or verbalize it to someone. So whoever, your husband, your partner, someone, a roommate, a close friend, a coworker, let them know what your goals are. You will be a lot more likely to actually achieve them if you physically verbalize them to someone else and they know where you're headed as well. Maybe find an accountability partner. It doesn't have to be someone who's doing this with you, but just find that one person that you are in close contact with a lot and say, hey, this is what I'm doing for the next 4 weeks. I'm really trying to clean up my diet, trying to nourish my body, put really good things in. This is my goal. If you see me doing things that aren't leading me to that goal, just mention it to me. Help keep me on track. Maybe they decide to join you on this journey, and then you have like the ultimate accountability partner, but it doesn't have to be someone that's joining you, just someone that you know that will hold you accountable. And really think about why you want to achieve your goals. So, people can be, I think, very shallow and say in verbalizing their goals, oh, I want to lose weight. Okay, why do you want to lose weight? Like, just losing weight when it gets tough is probably not going to be a strong enough something to keep you going, because I promise you, whenever we go to make a change, there's always going to be some sort of adversity, some sort of something is going to come up, and it's going to make it a little bit difficult. And we have to know why we're doing this so we can hang on tight to that and we can fight through when it gets hard. So really ask yourself, don't just say I want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel better? Why do you want to feel better? Because you want to have more energy? Why in your life do you want to have more energy? How would that serve you as a person? Do you feel like that's going to make you a better person? Really attach your goal to an emotion, because those emotions are what are going to run deep, and that is really what is going to hold you to sticking to those goals when it gets tough. So really, really figure out what your goal is and why you want to achieve it. Write that down. If you want to tell someone, tell me. I would love to hold you accountable. But I do think it's really important to let those people in our lives that we're around every single day know as well. It's important for them to be a part of this. They don't have to be doing it with you, but at least let them know what it is you're trying to accomplish and why you're trying to accomplish it so that they can support you. Okay, so let's get into the food. The first thing that I want everyone to do, water intake. Is super important to make sure that we are getting enough water into our bodies every single day and that they are perfectly hydrated. Our goal is, if you don't do this already, make sure you are taking in half of your body weight in ounces daily. If that is something that you don't do right now, just work your way up to it, no problem. If that takes a week or two to do, that's totally okay. I like to say, find a water bottle. If you know me, this is my water bottle. Look at this water bottle. I've had this for like 6 years. It's been my favorite accessory and my best friend for the past 6 years when I taught myself how to drink the appropriate amount of water, because before that I was not. I was running around dehydrated and I wasn't feeling good, and this is one of the simplest things you can do for your health in your body, is making sure that you're intaking enough water daily. I know that I need to get 4 of these water bottles in me daily. Fill this up, 1. Fill this up, 2. Fill this up, 3. Fill this up, 4. 4 of these is the amount of water that I need to get in me daily. I fill it up right away in the morning. I get 1 in right away before I even start my day. That is the best thing you can do for your body, is to really, really hydrate your body, to get all of those organs running properly right away in the morning. And then what I do is I have another one of these between breakfast and lunch. I have the next one between lunch and dinner, and then I have my last one after dinner. I know that I've gotten all my water in, done. Usually, I'm done with my water even before dinner, and then whatever I get in after that is even a bonus. But that is a really, really simple thing that you can do. Just work your way up to it. If you always have water accessible to you, you can always be sipping on it daily, then it doesn't seem like such a difficult task. So make sure you're getting your water in. What we're going to eat for food. So we are going to have 3 meals and 2 snacks a day. I like to incorporate isogenics into my lifestyle because my lifestyle is very, very busy. I have 2 very active kids. They're in a lot of activities. I'm on the go a lot of times. And I live in beautiful Colorado, and I like to be spending my time doing fun things in Colorado, and I don't like to be a slave to my kitchen. So I really, really like to keep my meals and my snacks as simple as possible. Isogenics, for me, that is my answer to that. It takes 2 meals off of my plate every single day. I keep my snacks super simple, and then I really only have to worry about having to plan out 1 meal per day. That is something that is very easy and attainable in my life. If you are someone that really likes to plan and prep meals, then maybe isogenics is not the answer for you. But if you are super, super busy, like me, it might be a very, very good answer for you. And you might have already chosen to incorporate that in. So like what I do for my day is I have my 2 meals. Breakfast and lunch are my isoline shakes. It just makes it super, super simple for me. I have a snack in between breakfast and lunch. Make sure that each meal and snack you're getting some sort of protein in. So my snacks always have some sort of protein in them. Apple with almond butter, some tempeh, a little marinated tofu, some edamame, something like that, some raw nuts, protein bars, they're isoline bars. I love to use those for snacks. Super, super convenient. They're Harvest Crisps, they're little protein crackers, super easy savory snack. I always have those in my purse. I literally always have an isoline bar in a packet of the Harvest Crisps in my purse at all times, so I'm never caught having to drive through somewhere or stop at like a convenience store to get a snack. But make sure your snacks have some sort of protein in them. You will be provided with a list of a ton of really super easy healthy snacks that you can prep on your own, or you can choose some of the isogenics options as well. As far as our meal goes, when we have our meals, this is how we are going to have our meals. So I hope you can see this. It looks a little glary, but if this is your plate, this is how we're going to plan out our meals. The V, this is for our vegetables. Half of our plate should be filled with vegetables. So like your broccoli, your asparagus, your green beans, your cauliflower, whatever you like for your vegetables, have half of your plate be vegetables. This right here is going to be your protein, whatever you like to have for your protein, a quarter of your plate, or about the size of your fist. Your lean meats, your chicken, your turkey, your fish, your tofu or your tempeh, whatever you like to use for your protein, totally fine. And then this is going to be your complex carbs. So again, about the size of your fist or a quarter of your plate. That is going to be like your quinoa, your brown rice, your black beans, something along those lines, your complex carbs. That is how you're going to plan out your meals, and you can have 3 meals like this, or you can do like I do, substitute a couple of your meals throughout the day with the isolene shakes. And then this is usually what my dinner is. I like to have dinner as a family, so I plan out that 1 meal every day. Very attainable for me. And then you can add in an optional snack before bed of just protein. For me, I do that in form of the bedtime belly buster. I can give you more details on this if you are interested in that, and that is basically just putting protein in to your body right before you go to bed as a bedtime snack to help burn fat and rev up our metabolism as we sleep. Really just be mindful that we're spacing out our food throughout the day. The whole point to this is that we never ever then end up like hangry and grabbing for whatever is convenient and probably not healthy and not serving us. We are evenly spacing our meals about every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day, so we should never be feeling hungry or like we have hunger pangs. And part of that is spacing out protein throughout the day too. Another term for that is called protein pacing. Protein pacing is just taking that protein and spacing it out throughout the day so that we are taking it in at regular intervals and in amounts that our bodies can really absorb to help burn fat and build muscle. You guys are all doing workouts. You're either coming to the gym and doing boot camp workouts, or your workouts that are provided for you to do at home. If we are properly fueling our bodies like this, we will be burning fat and building muscle. So the other thing that I want to touch on as we get going on this, mindset. Please, mindset is like going to be one of the biggest things to success in this. So please be mindful of how you are thinking going into this. Believe that you can do this. Believe that you are worthy of achieving whatever goal that you have set for yourself. Your mind is going to believe whatever you tell it. So if you go into this with the attitude that you don't think this is going to work, then you're probably going to find a way to make it not work. But if you go into this with the attitude that, you know what, I deserve to achieve whatever goal I set out for myself, then you are probably going to find every single way to make sure that you achieve that goal. So really, really, really wrap your mindset around belief and knowing that you can achieve this. All we ask of you is that this is 4 weeks long. You guys, anybody can do anything for 4 weeks. 30 days, that is such a short time in your life. Make the commitment to be consistent to doing this for 4 weeks and just see where you end up at the end of this. I promise, like when we set out to achieve goals, if we think about it, any amount of time that we put into it is going to seem like nothing in the end if we achieve our goals. So just make that commitment to be consistent for 4 weeks and to just put every excuse aside and know that you can do this. You are worthy of doing this. So, if you have questions, you have my phone number. You can reach out within the Facebook group. You can text me. You can email me. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, please don't hesitate to ask questions. But I am so excited to lead you on this journey and can't wait to see where it takes you.